All right, I gotta change a few things. Y'all hold on a second. I was not gonna give this Negro any shine at all on my channel at all, but I got to. Um I got to. I absolutely got to. This Negro threatened, good morning, Josh. Good morning, Almanize. Good morning, Cynical. This Negro threatened to bust my head to the white meat, yelled, screamed. It was so bad, y'all. DJ Witch Doctor took it down. Both of us, you know I curse his ass out. You know that. Ain't no way I'm gonna let a bum ass Negro like this talk to me like that. Child, but he let a whole racist piece of crap beat him down on his own channel for views. Beat him down to the ground on his own channel for views. Oh shit, y'all. I'm getting ready, y'all. We about to do breakfast. So if you want to come, a few of y'all have asked me to cook. So I'm gonna cook. In a few, so I'm still getting dressed, y'all. I'm not completely dressed. But I'm not trying to be on camera right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the receipts. Y'all know I'm gonna drop the receipts. But yeah, he threatened Mahogany. You know, just like Black Guru, because these niggas is soft like a woman's. You know, no. I'm gonna just be real. A lot of these abusive men, and this is not a color thing, but a lot of abusive men, I need for especially women to be able to point the signs out of an abusive man. And an abusive man, they don't have no smoke for men. They only have smoke for the women. That's how you know them. Jay Prince yelled, cussed, got all swole up in the gills, honey, when Mahogany Roots called him out on his BS. He started calling me a bee in a hole like I give a fuck, bitch. Your mom is the bee in the hole. I don't give a damn about no bum ass nigga that live on welfare calling me a bee in the hole. At the end of the day, you would never sit at my table. You couldn't even afford Negro. You couldn't afford to live in this neighborhood. You couldn't afford to live in my garage. Like, get away from me. Get away from talking to me. You're a bum. And you abuse every woman that's around you, including your own children. Now, we're going to tell the truth today. I wasn't going to watch it. Everybody's been talking about it. Let me turn this camera off. Good morning, Venus. Everybody has been talking about it. Hi, Frida Green. I'm not going to be long. And later on, y'all, because I can't even stand up. I'm not finished dressing. I'm about to go live in about an hour. But I'm going to show you guys the clip. And it's going to be short. I just want you guys to listen a lot. Venus knows because she knows those people at that sector. But a lot of y'all from our sector, like Soul Provider, y'all don't really follow JP. I don't really follow JP. Every now and then, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time I watch JP, honestly, is when he's doing something with his kids. And I be hoping and praying that he don't do nothing silly. And that's the only time I watch him. So I didn't see it, but everybody's talking about it. So I'm gonna show you a clip. Let me turn this camera off, y'all. Give me a second. Welcome everybody. Thank you all for being here. I know I look raggedy. If I came on, then child, they'd be clipping me. Get at me because I make people mad. I know I make people mad. I'm a bit of a troll, but I'm actually a nice troll. And I really don't bother people that don't bother me that I feel are decent people. Jay Prince to me he's got a lot of problems. I don't think he's like Daryl. I think Daryl's a really horrible person for the things he does to people on here. Jay Prince is not far from it. I hate the way he treats his kids. I think it's diabolical. Specifically the older one. And I'll have to do another show about that. I really don't want to talk about him too much. Let me turn the camera off, y'all. We're going to get started in a second. Just for 1 second, and then I'm going to share some footage, and then we'll be out of here. Girl, I know I didn't came up here before. You know what? I ain't got no pants. Forgive me. It's hot in the South, honey. We don't wear a bunch of clothes in the South. Let me turn the camera off, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hold on. Oh God, I got to change my name. That's for my show later on today. We're gonna be cooking breakfast. So anyway, y'all remember that from Friday. All right. So anyway, While I was on Witch Doctor one night, and I was trying to hold it together, but I can't listen. I'm not going to let no Negro on here call me bees and hoes, and you don't know me like that. There is no one. I've been on here for over 12 years. There is no male on here that knows me like that. No man on here knows nothing about my vagina. I repeat it. No, they don't know about it. So you can't call me that. You can only be speaking about the people that you have been with, because you don't know nothing about Mahogany Roots vagina. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're not going to do. And that's where they go to, because they like to abuse women. They like to shame women. Oh, you're a B, or you're you know what? We are women. We've been getting called names since high school. The first time you turn down a guy, if he's a jerk, oh, fuck you, B. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. You ugly. Every woman, there is not a woman alive. I'm 46 years old. There's not a woman alive that's never experienced that from a man. It's not one woman alive that's never experienced that. Some men are weak and they can't take rejection. Jay Prince, let me tell y'all before I share the video, Jay Prince's problem, I can tell y'all very much what Jay Prince's problem is. For one thing, he's number one, lack of exposure. Jay Prince, I'm from the hood too, but I've been exposed to other things. And I worked my way, I went back to school, and I got myself up out of it. Jay Prince is stuck where he is because mentally he's stuck. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean mentally he is stuck in a childlike state. Maybe it's because of the few years back and forth he's been in and out of prison. I don't know. And I'm not trying to read right now. I'm telling y'all the truth. He is mentally stuck in a childlike state because a grown person, a grown man, does not have to constantly wake up every day whenever he does. Every time I see him, he talking about white people. This, whether he talking about white men or white women, it's always about white people. I don't know nan Negro that I know, successful or not, that wakes up thinking about white people the way he does. It's something that he believes in his mind to reach for. And I believe, and people might not understand this, I don't care, this is my opinion, I believe that he gives that off. And I honestly am worried about that oldest girl because she's the darkest of them all. And I do feel like he puts too much adult things on her that she's too young to understand. And instead of her building her up, this child is getting older. What's going to happen when that child gets to middle school around other kids and her hair is not done and stuff? Like it breaks my heart what he's setting her up for. I already said if I was his sister, I would take that oldest one and take her up under my wing, because he's going to have her so mentally screwed up. He's online yelling and screaming at black women, calling them bees and hoes. And you got a black daughter there that's going to be a black woman. In a few years, y'all, that girl is going to reach puberty. He's just so idiotic. And what he's doing to her is really, whether he realizes it or not, maybe one day he'll come to his senses, and he'll realize, damn, I messed up. People wonder why some black women will get older and bleach their skin, or put on certain types of hair or whatever, change their eye color. That's not always the case, right? But sometimes that is the case, and then you find out that their whole life they've been treated like less than, like the help, not a princess that she is. They've been treated like the help in the goddamn house, cooking and cleaning after other little siblings. That little girl deserves the time to be a little girl. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care what nobody else fucking say, because I know there's YouTubers saying, I'm not talking about the child. I'm talking about the way he treats the child. I would never talk about anybody's child. Y'all know, a lot of y'all been with me for 7-8+ years. I have never talked about nobody's kids, and I won't do that. But see, that's the cop out. So you see what I'm saying? So we don't have to hold him accountable for how he's treating his children and the things that he's doing wrong with them. He's doing, there's some things he's doing right. He's cooking, he's cleaning somewhat behind them, but he's also exploiting them on the internet. Like, we got to tell the whole 100% truth. Y'all, I'm not looking at y'all. Another thing, welcome in if you just came in. So, like I said, me and him got the cussing and fussing. And this is something about me, y'all, that people who don't know me might not understand. After I leave a live stream, it's over. It's over. I don't lose a wink of sleep. unless I care about you. I've never spoken to JP. I don't know JP other than the content that he has put out here. But I don't hate anybody. I don't hate no man or woman on this platform unless they have done something to me. And even then, I don't hate people because I'm trying to get into heaven. Am I perfect? Yes, I'm that quote unquote cussing auntie, but I'm not doing nobody dirty. I'm not divulging secrets. I'm not cheating people out their money. I talk a little trash. I'm from the South, but that's about the most Mahogany gonna do, and she gonna go about her business. But I had to point this out. He said he was gonna bust my head to the white meat, much like Black Uru, because of the way I was talking to black men. Well, this is the thing for those type of men. Yes, Mahogany is going to disrespect you. Let me just say that if Mahogany comes on the panel and you are one of those type of men and I can smell the vagina on you, I am going to talk to you crazy. I'm going to. There's plenty of men that I've done collabs with, that I've worked with. Y'all know who they are. They've been over here a million times. Business. We've done actual business, right? Made money together, help promoted a brother, help him sell some books. I love some Alfie Kingdom. I would never disrespect him. A lot of these content creators that I've worked with, I'm just now getting to know a lot of those men over there, but I would never disrespect Witch Doctor because he's been kind to me. And I tried to show him support. Even if I disagreed, I wouldn't. Aunt T, I would never disrespect him. I don't think he would ever disrespect me. There's a common respect. That's the thing. You got to get, in order to get respect, you got to give respect. I can't respect you, sir, when you're over there yelling and screaming at black women and really being abusive. And this ain't the first time. Do y'all know the young lady, We Need More Tyranny? Tyranny, the young lady with the short hair, hazel eyes, pretty young lady, probably in her 20s or 30s. I think she got a couple babies. Real sweet. I mean, I've been on the channel in and out. Nice girl. But she, I'm not sure her stance. I've heard her a few times. But he cursed her out. I mean, Anton Daniels. I mean, these men that do this to women, I feel, are the weakest. And then when a racist, I'm going to be specific. We're not talking about white people with sense. We're not talking about good white people. We're talking about a certain type of white people, honey. Y'all that been here, y'all remember the angry snowman. He is still allowed to move throughout the spaces. Supposedly he has changed, honey. Don't y'all know what these racist white people do? What they do is they come over to black spaces for the clout because nobody watches them on their own. And then they go over to their all white racist sector. And then they play the videos, they laugh at Negroes, call us monkeys, and talk about us. Yeah, you see how these niggas look at how they acting, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't play. Y'all know, y'all have seen me kick racist people off of my show. I don't give a damn. That's something I do not play with because I don't respect it. And keep in mind, these people, they're another one. Most of them don't cam up. Angry Snowman did cam up, and when he did, he looked like pure trailer trash. His hair was sticking to his fucking scalp. He looked like he hadn't washed in days. And I'm thinking, why are Negroes, nobody but hood conservative, welcomed his ass back onto the platform and back into these spaces? And Jay Prince, people like that, they know where they can go. They can't come over here to Miss Blackly Black Mahogany Roots talking that mess. They know that. But they know where they can go and where they can thrive. In the gallows and in the fucking ghetto swamps. That's where they can thrive. So let's listen to, without further ado, and then I'll come back and look at y'all. Let's listen to Jay Prince damn near suck the skin off of this man's shaft on his own channel while he threatens to, in meantime, he threatened to bust Mahogany head wide fucking open. Let me just tell y'all this. I'm not gonna, because they say it's illegal to show a weapon online, so I ain't gonna do all that. But like I said, you ain't getting near Mahogany Roots because I ain't got time to play with your ignorant asses. And I actually have men that care about me that's not gonna let that happen to me. You deal with women. Unfortunately, Flora was far away from her family because I know her damn brothers, if she got any, or cousins, would have put hands and motherfucking feet on your black ass. Her mama probably would have put hands and feet on your black ass. I would have if she was my daughter. You're a bum. And I feel it brings me to tears to think that your daughters, have to deal with you on that level. And you can get away with it under the guise that you're disciplining them, instead of showing them how a princess should be treated. Because right now they're at the age where they're princesses. Life is hard. Let them live. Let them have a bubble of protection. And you're supposed to be that. So let's listen to this coon. And then I'm going to end the live and I'm going to get ready for my breakfast. Y'all come through if you want to eat some grits and turkey and sausage and shit. Hold on. Ciao. Let me see. I'm not looking at y'all. Welcome in. I will come in and do a roll call later. Just give me a second. What's the name of it? I had to type it in, child. Here it is. We only going to listen to a few minutes. I probably should put a banner up. I don't trust this Negro. He said he want to fight me, honey. He said he want to knock my head to the white meat. So let's find a banner. Should we do this one? No. Should we do this one? Yeah, that's me. We're going to do this one because that's me fighting Jay Prince off in the meantime while he bend over for this racist man. So, yeah, we're going to do this one. All right, let's listen.
Resources and then Empress claims that he's rich and all this other type of stuff. But yet, that his woman was sucked his black Jay Prince's dick, right?
Dude, shut the fuck up. Stop having John protect you from me before I put you back in chains. John has to put me on mute every 5 seconds because I put your ass back in chains. Shut up, Jay Prince. Jay Prince, all I got to call is Michigan's Department of... all I got to do is get you off of food stamps, JP, and you're back on the street so I could piss on you while I walk by. Jay Prince, how many black women do you think I've been with and how many white women you've been with?
Guarantee you.
Jay Prince, the difference is when I bang black chicks, I throw my Confederate flag over their back and I call them the N-word while I'm doing it.
Women, I will be
yeah, Jay Prince, you have to date fat white chicks. You have to date fat white hogs. I bang the top black women and I treat them like trash because they're my second choice. If I don't feel like banging a Mexican, an Asian, or a white, all I got to do is call a black chick up and she's mine. It's called a sure thing, you moron. JP, you're poor. JP, the difference is you're not me, JP. You can come up here and talk shit to your poor blacks. Don't ever equate yourself to a white man. Just like Bob uses you to entertain poor blacks, I use Bob to entertain.
You guys can hear it, right? Can you guys hear it? Let me come look at y'all. Can you guys hear? He said, don't you ever compare yourself to a white man? Oh, that's just a picture I downloaded from the internet. Can you guys hear it? Hey, We Unlock. Hey, Roxy. Y'all, give me a sec. Welcome in, everybody. You can hear it. Okay, so and I had an encounter with that piece of trash. He tried to come for me and talk about my coochie and my mama and all this shit. You know what they try and do. You probably don't know who your baby daddy is. Motherfucker, I've been married, ho. You don't know a goddamn thing, but they do a lot of assumptions. My entire family is probably more educated than one person in his family. He sounds like he's straight out the trailer park, honey. But see, Jay Prince worshiped these people so much, he can't do that. He can't let it just roll off the tongue, honey, off the goddamn dome. Because the nigga it seemed like he kind of, like I said, stuck in a state of childhood. I'm going to be nice about it. But he worshiping people that he don't need to worship because that is what he believes. No one has ever taken Jay Prince under his wing and said, brother, listen, we were the creators of a lot of things. not just the pyramids, but mathematics and all this. No one has actually taught J. Prince any type of history. He don't know the history of the Moors. He can't. He don't know the history of black folks. You got black folks every day creating things. Women also creating cures for diseases and shit. We just don't talk about it in this space because we only talk about nonsense. But he don't know that, because if he did, he would have a little bit more respect. But you can tell this Negro wasn't raised by no man. The fact that he want to throw up doles with a woman and cow down to this racist trash right here. I'm going to keep on saying it. Racist trash. This is not a white man. This is a racist white man. And so you got to know what you're dealing with. But no, he probably welcomed that dude. Ain't no doubt. He probably sent him the link and everything. Because people is desperate out here for content. You can say a lot about Mahogany Roots, honey, but Mahogany Roots ain't never been desperate. I'm not going to let trash sit at my goddamn dinner table. Trash don't sit with Mahogany Roots, honey. Garbage don't sit with Mahogany Roots. While he whap and tap on your head, J. Prince. Get some damn pride. All right, here we go.
Entertain myself. See, the difference, JP, the difference is the white chicks that you have access to, the white chicks that you have access to are the white chicks that white guys don't even see as existing.
You know what?
JP, get a job. Oh, you're a bartender, aren't you? Isn't that your new job, a bartender? You mean a kid's job, JP? JP, how do you even count? How do you even know how much an ounce is, JP? You can't count. How'd they hire you as a bartender, moron?
Okay, I ain't finna do all this yelling.
You can't. You have no linguistic competence, you moron. You couldn't make a tip as a bartender because all you do is spit out of your big nigger lips.
Yeah. So
shut the fuck up,
JP. Wait a minute. We're going to pause it. We're going to pause it. Did y'all hear that? His name is Imperialist. Like I said, he was on, shout out to H&M, Hustler and Muscler. He hopped up on Hustler and Muscler's panel. Oh, dear God, let me take a breath, honey. Let me take a breath, because the words that are about to come out my mouth on this piece of trash here, on this lice-ridden dog, honey. But the thing is, it's disgusting that his name is Imperialist. And I've seen, I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. I've seen him on other people's panels, but I don't think that people know how. I mean, I can spot the racism a mile away. You know, when you saying things like, you don't, Mahogany, go find out who your baby daddy is. You probably don't even know who your father is. When you saying generic, stereotypical comments like that, oh, I already know you. I already know you at the trailer park, honey. I already know you at the goddamn dumpster. I already know you garbage, bitch. I already know that. Because see, Mahogany Roots came up from class, honey. Mahogany Roots, everybody in my family is educated. Everybody in my family is doing okay, honey. We know. And if we did fall down and you know, end up needing some government assistance, honey, we got back on our feet. That's the difference between me and J. Prince, honey. He's promoting stand down on your knees, honey, like he's on his knees for your fucking trailer park ass. But no, honey, Mahogany Roots ain't never got down on her knees. I'm trying to figure out why Black folks in this space feel like they have to put up with this nonsense, because we could never, ever go to these people's spaces and talk this type of shit to them. I don't use racial slurs, but y'all know some of the racial slurs. We can never go to their fucking channels and say those type of words to them. So why is people in this space letting this dude plop from? Now, I understand if you didn't know, but now you know. If you watch my show, now you know the type of person Imperialist is. Now you know what you're dealing with. You also see that he's not on nobody's camera and has never been on nobody's camera. Because I'm telling you, he's probably the nastiest of the nasty. Like I said, when Angry Snowman popped up, his hair was sticking to his scalp. It was so fucking oily and gross looking. His house looked a fucking mess, like he was a hoarder. He looked like he had not bathed in days. And I don't even want to say what else was saw, but a lot of other things. It looked bad. It looked real bad. And that motherfucker, I believe, is right down here in the South. I believe he's in the South. very close to me. But see, yeah, Mahogany Roots don't hang out with them classes of people. JP, you was begging to have him around, and now you got, look at what he gave you. This remind me, everybody remember that time? I don't want to say the content creator, but there was a content creator in this space. He still do content, honey. They was up there bashing black women. Black women ain't shit. Black women look like this. Nobody want black women. Black women, the ugliest thing on the planet, right? White man came up there and said they had low IQs. Do Jesus. I will never forget that shit. They thought that that motherfucker was gonna come up there and bash black women. That motherfucker got up there and said, y'all got low IQs up here. Child. Listen. Well, the cool thing about being here so long, you seeing it all, and they're just you just get to see it all. Jay Prince will never live this down. Jay Prince can never even, and I hope we do talk again so I can read him for filth, you know, and get my rocks off. But yeah, but he can never sit at my table. He will never be on the same level as me now that he done let this piece of trash talk to him like this. This man said, "Don't you ever compare yourself to a white man, honey." And see, Jay Prince kind of got this conversation started because he was up there talking about how he can F a white bee. And even though they're, according to him, he said that white women could be with the most powerful man on the planet, according to him, which is a white man. See, this is the ignorance. I guess he's talking about on some type of financial basis, but guess what? Asians are picking that up real quick. But guess what? In my world, because I'm a spiritual person, honey, this world might be, when I say Satan, we're talking about spirituality here. So I hope I'm not getting too deep. But God, honey, is in control. But see, Jay Prince does not think like that. He just looks and sees, he admires white folks. He talks about them all the time. He looks and sees what the white man has, what the white woman has. And, you know, he worships them pretty much. And this damn dirty dog, lice-ridden dog up here, this racist piece of shit, brought his ass down a peg or two and said, "Listen, don't you ever compare yourself to a white man, Jay Prince." And then he started talking the racist shit. I'm going to let y'all play it. But did y'all hear him say he got his choice, but, you know, he could call any black bitch up and she going, let me just say this to black men, because I have heard black men believe this. I have been getting hit on by white men my entire life. I lie to you not. I don't need to come up here. I don't need to fake the funk. I have been getting hit on by every type of man. That's what happens when you are attractive women, and attractive women come in all races. Let me just say that. They come in all races. And a white man ain't a white man ain't no different than any other type of man. When blood flow, his peen get hard just like any other type of man. But Jay Prince, because you worship these people, you think something different. Let me explain something to that white trash over there. Plenty of white men have tried to get with Mahogany Roots, and Mahogany Roots, if I don't like you, I don't like you. It's not because you're white, but I'm saying if I don't like you, I don't like you. For this man to get up here and say, you know, black bitches, it's an easy go. They going. Nah, nigga, you lie. You lie. And you know how we know you're lying? Because you're talking and we ain't seeing shit except a white popping bubble. You're not coming on camera. Because I can tell you right now, just because you white doesn't mean sisters is going. There's a lot of sisters that want a brother. As a matter of fact, most sisters want a brother. If we're going to tell the fucking truth about it, we want a certain type of brother. We don't want a Jay Prince. We don't want a nigga that's weak, that wants to put hands and feet and toes and elbows on us and shit. Or wants to get us pregnant so he can collect the goddamn child support. We don't want that type of Negro. So this white man is up here lying to him, but because he knows Jay Prince's mind is weak and Jay Prince will believe something like that. I was in the military, child. I got hit on by everybody, including Asian men. I want women to, before I go on, let me just tell this to black women. You are a child of God and you are beautiful. Melanated people are beautiful. I've always said that, and we're a special people. I always talk about the super planet and how the earth and all of us were one big supercontinent and the original people were dark skinned people. That is true. That is true. I don't care who don't believe it. You don't have to believe it, honey. So it's a blessing to have this dark skin that you have and this woolly hair that you have that keeps you cool in the heat, honey, because you was on the equator, honey. It's a blessing. And see, people don't know the history. Do y'all know that there was a time in this country where Caucasian folks, racist Caucasian folks, but some of them believed that the blood of Africans kept them youthful? Did y'all know that? There's stories about it, where they would kill the slaves and use their blood to keep them young. That's not a lie. If you want me to, I'll drop the proof on my community tab. That's not a lie. So even they know there's something special about us. It's sad that Jay Prince don't know that there's something special about him, and he's looking for it, and just in his bowl of ignorance, kissing this white man's ass like this. This is sad. Yeah, but that white man, he could go over there and talk that shit to Jay Prince. He know he can come over here to somebody with some sense and talk that nonsense. So let's listen a little bit further. Oh, welcome in, y'all. I'm sorry I'm not looking. Welcome in. Hey, Almond Eyes. Hey, Jamar. Let me see. We're rare because majority of Black women going for that white man. The movement is picking up screen. See, I don't know. I mean, it could be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me go back to a comment. Y'all could be right. I don't know. I have been out of the dating market. I do not know what's going on in the dating market. I only know, I guess, what do they call it, anecdotally, in the women that I'm around. So I'm from a very small city in the South, and most of my friends are small city women. We take care of families. We go to church. Some of them are business women. We work all day, 9 to 5. You know, so I do think that online presents something that can be different than reality. But I don't know. I can fairly say that you could be right. I don't know what's happening. Mahogany Roots has been out the game for a long time. But let me y'all welcome in. I'm not looking. Let's listen to the rest of this nonsense. Hold on.
Fucking come on here and think you equate to me in any way. I have more wealth in one bank account than this entire panel does. I have more wealth in one bank account than this entire panel combined. And Dave, stop pontificating. Do you know what that word is, moron? What's the word pontificating mean?
That's what you be doing. You literally 10 years ago.
Look at these blacks. Look at these blacks, just like 40-year-old virgin. If they don't know what the big word means, they take it as an insult. Okay, Kevin Hart. All right, Kevin Hart. All right, Kevin Hart.
You mad at me because I'm poor?
I'm not mad at you, JP. I want you to be the very slave that you are right now. Keep doing it so you can keep showing other blacks how to be my slave. Sucking off my tax dollars. JP, I want you to inspire all the blacks to live off welfare so they literally are my slave. That's what I want, JP. I want all of them to watch you all day and strive to be the slaves that they were meant to be.
No, you're going to get demonetized.
I want them to, just like Bob is using you to do. Just like Bob is using you to do. Look at these blacks, John. Look at, they can't stop chimping. This is why they'll never be anything. They chimp, John. They just talk to talk.
John, you need to take control.
Look at him. Dave hasn't stopped talking since he got the mouth off his dick this morning.
He can do all this yelling shit, all that weak shit.
Yeah, Dave. The difference is you don't even know what the word pontificate means.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to go ahead and say, hello, everyone. I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you for liking this live. It's questions to ponder. It's questions to ponder. Everybody's streaming. Please
talk.
John, you need to take
tip as a bartender because all you do is spit out of your big nigger lips.
All right, so I've had enough. I've got to get ready for my show. Feel free to review this beyond, like I know you might. I know you're still doing your Dr. Umar content. And oh, Father, this I don't, I just had to share it with y'all. Let me come back to y'all. Hold on. I want to thank y'all for coming in. Quite a few you came in today, so I'll just keep it short and say thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you. Let me drop this down. Let me definitely stop sharing that. It's from Jay Prince. If you guys don't know who he is, his name is Jay Prince for president. But what's disgusting is whoever that female was, she came up there and said, thank you for viewing this content. Like it's basically, y'all, what I want y'all to see is Negroes is desperate out here for content and views. And they literally will do anything, from take a poop on the toilet on live stream. I mean, they will do anything for content. And this is desperation, and it's not good. Negro, you could never come up on the panel and talk shit to me. I don't give a fuck if you got, like I said, you could have 500 people in that chat egging that shit on. It won't be me. It will not be me. And that's cool that if if that's what people want to do. I don't believe in telling people what to do, but he is not going to be able to talk down to Mahogany Roots. Oh, no, God. Not after this, especially. He couldn't do it before. He couldn't do it before. And then he'll get up on his platform and talk about how black women don't know what a real man is, as if he's one. Nigger, you tucked your freaking nuts between your thighs, nigger. That's what you did. Right now, I'm hanging low. I'm hanging lower than, and I ain't got shit. Mine is non-existent, and my shit is bigger than your shit. Get it together. Let's get it together. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like for your girl. I have been out here going off on Negroes, just the disrespectful ones. Don't get it twisted. Mahogany Roots is not a mean person. But I'm not a fool either. And I don't play with people that want to take me to play with, honey. Period. Jay Prince needs to sit the fuck down. He has absolutely nothing to say to black women on these YouTube streets. He made himself look hella bad. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all soon for breakfast.